If that's the case, well, there's
I hope that you will find your experience to be different. And
well, like I said, if something comes out predetermined
and ran by machines, that's going to save you. Because you think that because we're a nation of laws and all of this other shit, that you have recourse by yelling and screaming to the appropriate folks. Understand something. I will give you an example of the difference between politics and government. Right now, Maureen Walker violates laws every day, every time she usurps the powers of her office. But do you see anybody investigating her? Do you see the governor coming down to remove her as he should? No, because it's politics. Everybody knows that this is her election year, and all these allegations by our inspector general will fall to the wayside until after the final votes are in. So there's a difference between government and politics. Yeah, I can take her to court, I can Article 78 her and all this other shit, but guess what? It's not even going to be seen until after her election takes place. And that's just politics. That's exactly.
I mean, listen, that's the why. Let me tell you why nothing is happening in Mount Vernon. Because everyone wants to be a politician and they don't want to govern. Stop this. There's an unnecessary fight in City Hall between you guys and Maureen. It could be sat down at a table.
Maureen wants to be mayor, so what she does?
Well, you sit down and you negotiate.
Herself.
You sit down and you negotiate with her.
There's no negotiating.
Well, that's
if a person wants to be mayor, the only way to negotiate with them is to give them what they want. It ain't no, you're fucking elected already, and you want another fucking office. What else is there to negotiate? Either you give her the office or you don't. We're not trying to give her, you don't want her to be mayor. If she was mayor, where would the city be? If she was qualified to be mayor, she would have won already. She ran against Ernie. She'll have an opportunity to run against us.
The party was different.
She's not one going to broker that. She could have ran last year. Why she don't throw her name in that?
I have no idea. I can't answer that question for her.
What I'm saying is, there's no fucking negotiation with somebody who wants something and they don't want nothing else. She doesn't want to be this. She doesn't want to be that. It ain't no. She just wants to be mayor. She wants to be the first African-American lady to be mayor in Mount Vernon. So
that's her. I mean, she has a right. She has a right to. She has a right to whatever she wants to do. If she wants to run, let her run. I mean, but at the same time, by you guys keep going to war, everyone is thinking about themselves and what they have to gain.
People's business for her own personal gain. She doesn't pay bills, so we can't do services. For example, if you need sidewalk to be put out in front of your house, it's a fucking hazard. Old ladies tripping and falling.
Terrence Horton put out sidewalks with no problem. He repaired a whole lot of them here, so I don't think that's a...
No, listen. What I'm saying is, if you had this hypothetical, if outside your house was a fucking busted-ass sidewalk, old ladies are fucking falling, et cetera, you call the mayor's office. Yeah, we can contact DPW and dispatch out the men to go and fix the sidewalk, but if we can't get fucking cement to get the materials to put the sidewalk down, what the fuck are we going to do but wait? She doesn't pay bills on time. The city has no good trade credit. So guess what? It interrupts the people's business. So every time that we can't do something because we don't have the supplies or the materials, because she didn't pay the fucking bill, and there are vendors in the city who will not do business with the city until the money is in hand. So we don't have the ability to sit there and bargain and do it. We have to wait 6 weeks to get fucking regular shit because she refuses to cut the checks on time. So that's why I don't like her.
Because you guys are playing politics with her.
What?
You're playing politics with her. She's doing that on purpose.
No shit. And that's why I don't like her. And that's why she can never be fucking mayor. Because if you do that shit, and people who are outside, they don't give a fuck about that. The people need services. They don't want to know about
But how she looks at it...
They want to know about it, and they don't know about it. They don't care. They blame the mayor for everything. So guess what? You know what she does? She does this shit every day in little minuscule ways to throw us under the bus so she can big herself up. That's all she did with her. Ernie was doing a bad job in terms of his own natural corruption, but when it came down time for services and shit, she threw that nigga under the bus too, just so she could be mayor. So everybody knows that. People don't know it, but people in government know because we got to deal with this shit.
Right, but I'm telling you, the perception out here...
We can sit here and negotiate because anybody who's willing to throw you under the bus to big up themselves they claim themselves to be civil servants.